So I can just like invite people from either
The
channel.
all-seeing eye, dude. Nice.
I'll take it.
That's crazy. Yeah, I wonder what the deal is with that.
Yeah, we've had issues with our chat channels of all things. Like that's where we have our problems. Jesus, it's kind of weird to me. But either way, we got it all sorted out, and we're into our round 2. So our blue Terran player at the bottom of the map from GNR, it is retrO. Guns and Roaches. Sorry, I shouldn't have abbreviated it for the first time, but GNR, some good guys.
And his opponent in the top of Vani Research Station, the Orange Terran from Clan Baby, it is Sofia.
Yep. Oh shit, what do we got going on over here?
What's up? Oh,
some supply depot out in the boons, dude. Like,
I know, right? Just gonna build this here. It's not a big deal.
It's like, don't mind me. Just getting some supply over here.
And barracks going down as well. So proxy barracks, at least we'll have to see 2 refineries going down. So I imagine there may be a proxy factory after this too.
Yeah, you think that's where it's headed, huh? Let's see what it is. Oh, it's a barracks.
Maybe, but there's a scout coming out of retrO.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while to get there. Maybe there'll be a second barracks and just try to button it up like everything's cool. Everything's normal. Don't look at me.
I know, right? Don't look at the timing of the barracks. It's fine.
Nothing yet, though. If he pokes up in here, he's gonna immediately know that something's going on. So
yeah.
We'll see.
So we'll have to see if his response is correct, though. He's got double gas coming down as well. He's gonna creep up now. We'll have to see. He's probably like,
excuse
what?
me. Where's your production at? Like, what are you doing? Yeah, as soon as he gets back here and sees absolutely nothing, some alarms should just be going off in his head right now completely. So he's gonna know what's up. And so far, it is a reactor on a barracks with a factory. So what do you think that is? Like the cyclone type deal once it gets swapped, I guess? I'm not even sure, man.
Yeah, we'll have to see, man. It'll be interesting. I imagine it's probably going to be cyclones, but I don't know. We'll have to see. This is pretty crazy. It's a nice practice spot because this will just like never get scouted. Like I don't know who would, unless somebody like absolutely knew this was coming. You know, why would you scout there? That's crazy.
Yeah, and you can tell like he took kind of a weird path back trying to figure out where it's at and didn't see anything. So he's probably just completely confused right now. I want to kind of know what's going on in his head because it's probably pretty interesting right now. But the one thing he has going, look, you could tell just based off this defensive bunker that's kind of right next to the mineral line that he's just not quite sure what to expect, and I don't blame him at all.
Yeah.
Now we have our Overlord barracks floating in.
Just the slow rolling barracks. This is always terrifying when you see this as a Terran come out of the fog of war at you. You're just like, why are you floating the one building I really need right now? You know, like you seem to not need that building.
Yeah, that always makes me laugh. So yeah, the interim channel was going to be Nydus 1234. We're just going to use that for now until Blizzard gets their shit together and lets our chat channels cooperate. It's pretty weird that that's the issue tonight. Like, it's none of our mess ups. It's the damn chat channel.
Yep.
For once, it wasn't me.
Cyclone coming in here. Barracks floating over. There's a Cyclone and a Reaper for retrO, as well as that fallback barracks. So we'll have to see. Probably we'll be able to shut this down. Cyclone taking a Reaper grenade there.
Yeah, the second Cyclone joining the fight. It was good micro and pulling back that first one and saving it from going down.
And now with the repair, that Cyclone is going to be... Yep, so they're going to rip down both these depots, and the repair on the Cyclone is going to keep them alive for a good long time.
Oh yeah, retrO's now extremely in the red because he lost both of his supply depots. But the one thing that he has is this bunker that I was talking shit and making fun of earlier is now kind of saving the day. As long as he can fall back to it, he shouldn't lose too much. He can even lift his barracks and pull it back. Oh, the SCVs! Did you see? The SCVs for the win again, dude. They came in and got the kill. Man.
Yeah. It's a slight misplay there from Sofia not to bring the second Cyclone up to reinforce, because that one Cyclone of retrO was just getting healed like crazy, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. That was crazy. It basically had its own SCV posse just completely surrounding it, keeping it alive.
I know, right?
That entire time.
I think having that Cyclone advantage, because one of them came in, one of them was attacking it, and the other one was like attacking like the barracks or something like that at the ramp. And I think just that little bit of extra damage would have helped. But Liberator now going to be on siege.
They outranged it completely. Yeah, that was pretty nice.
Reaper gonna go down. These Cyclones are just going to wail away at that. But the Liberator does get set up again. It's gonna be hard to go up that ramp.
It's crazy to me how much damage they do to buildings. Like, I'm not trying to balance mine or anything by any means, but damn, they're dropping some buildings pretty fast with just 3 of them. That's pretty badass, man.
I think a lot of people might have the same complaints as you, like. So it looks like, oh, as we get into Cyclone Battle now, those Liberators really did do a good job of softening up those Cyclones for Sofia as they do go down now. The Cyclone advantage to retrO, and the Liberator continuing to wail away on anything that comes up the ramp.
Yeah, and again, this Cyclones just have their own posse of SCVs following them around and completely keeping them up. They didn't take barely any damage. So, oh shit! And behind this, okay, I was gonna say we got a lot of production down. It's a starport and more barracks behind this. So Sofia is just gonna stay on one base, and I didn't want to give it away earlier because I didn't want to give away their playstyle. But that's one of the reasons why we chose to cast this game is because Sofia stays on one base. I think into like 15 minutes into the last match or something. It was impressive. So it's a pretty unique style of play, completely one base, but somehow she makes it work. So we thought it would be pretty fun to cast.
For sure, man. Both players still on one base as we, head into the 6-minute mark here. But when it's been this aggressive and you're defending this type of cheese, that's to be expected. We'll have to see if either one of them gets bold enough to do the expansion route. Sofia, I gotta say, I think retrO had a decent, opportunity to kind of pounce there, maybe do a little bit of damage to Sofia. She was having to back up and build her production, but the production you see is done now, so it can start to pump stuff out and react around that starport at least.
Yep, and retrO now going for a Raven, so...
A Raven.
A Raven. Well, we saw, I don't know, in the last game it turned out to be pretty nice, but we got another scouting barracks, dude. I love it. Each time now it's been the scouting barracks, so...
Yeah. Floating the scouting barracks, man, slowly making its way across the map. Meanwhile, Liberator making its way towards the base. Probably expecting to see an expansion. Going to be a little bit relieved to see if there isn't one.
Yeah, like, oh shit, okay, I still have a chance. There's not a second base. I'd be pretty happy to see that as well. It's going to poke in here and try to see what kind of damage it can get done, but there is a turret up. I'm not sure quite the range there, but this line should be somewhat protected. And now there's double Vikings about to pop out for Sofia as well, so... Huge move out though.
Set up and get what SCVs he can, but yeah, as you said, there's a giant Cyclone move out by Sofia. Tanks and Liberators, tanks and Cyclones are on the top of the ramp, but if these get up here and get up on that tank, I think that may just be enough. We'll have to see
because there's no wall or anything. They're able to all just get up in there, and they have a couple SCVs too to do a little bit of repairing. She did her scan. It looks like she's moving forward with the attack, so... Here we go.
The Vikings. Maybe gonna drop the barracks and then draw the tank fire with that. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, just decides to go for it. And it looks like the Cyclones are coming up now. Second tank pops out. One tank going down immediately. Second tank going down.
Oh, the entire mineral line has been pulled, completely surrounding the Cyclone. Trying to keep it up and falls. Now it's just SCVs versus the Cyclone rush. And what, we got 3 or 4 of them now with their SCVs.
Repair, dude. Yeah, so they're going to try and get a decent surround, but unfortunately, I just don't think it's going to be enough as the Cyclones are just ripping through the SCVs. 21 going down.
I was going to say, I couldn't even keep up because the number, like, they were just completely destroying them. GG is called, and Sofia will take game number 1. Man, a Cyclone can kill an SCV pretty fast. That was unreal, dude.
Yeah, man, that was really, really nice. And those SCVs sometimes can be enough if you're not microing the Cyclone back to do a little bit of damage and maybe clean them up. But with the small amount of SCVs that were there repairing Sofia's, one, it was just too much, man. Yep. That was impressive. That thing did not die.
Yep. Man, that was just crazy, dude. Cyclone's good unit for sure.
Absolutely.
What an intense couple of TBTs that we got, man. I hope the finals isn't TBTs. Like it's
yeah, see, that's the thing is I feel like we've got 2, or 3 very different TBTs. We got, mech versus bio, we got bio versus bio, bio tank, and then we get, kind of this, which is like Cyclone Rush and stuff. So I feel like there's been some diverse games tonight, man.
Yep. Despoxed, I probably fucked that up, but it says my opponent was too cheesy for me. Rip. Maybe playing the next one. Good luck. Have fun, everyone. Thank you for playing, man. Appreciate the follow. We hope to see you next time. Some people cheese. It happens, man. I'm trying to figure out the next map. But yeah, sorry to hear that, dude. I got cheesed out of my first tournament as well. And then I tried to cheese my friend, and he destroyed me for it. It was hilarious.
That's funny.
It happens.
Next map is Overgrowth.
All right.
Good job. Let's do this.
Tell round 3 to not start, please. Man, some people are burning through the rounds. I got a really, really quick peek at the bracket, And
Jesus,
yeah, some people are definitely cheesing tonight. It is
Like,
moving fast.
My game's not gonna be casted. I'm just gonna go ahead and cheese this one. You know.
Yeah, he's like, we might as well just get this on through and get out to the next one.
So it looks like you are host. Will ready check.
Yeah. All right, so we got it ready from 1. Ooh, I could have gave you guys music. We're just sitting here in awkward silence.
So it looks like at least retrO is ready. Waiting on Sofia.
Yep. Man, what a TBT though, dude. It was crazy because he scouted it and knew it was coming, but it was still so powerful that it just, you know, he couldn't hold it. So
yeah,
what a
that
rough...
was. I mean, it was just relentless. Like,
yeah.
hey, the cyclones are going down. And there just really wasn't that Liberator being across the map. There really, I mean, it was doing SCV damage, which was nice, but having that to guard the ramp may have, you know, helped a little bit more. 1 second. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Oh my god, dude.
Yep.
Hold on.
So let me just check on the bracket real quick while we got 1 second. It looks like Grimly is already into round number 3, as well as Little Orbits. So people are burning through the bracket tonight. This is crazy.
Okay, it looks like Sofia's ready.
Okay. All right. So Sofia is ready to go. We will jump into game number 2 in this TBT series, and it will be on Overgrowth. So
let's do it.
Yeah, much more standard map, I guess, if you want to call it that, than Bonnie Research Station. Well, I don't know. In Amir, I guess, is that map really that wonky in Amir? It still kind of is, just because of how long it takes to scout, right?
I'm biased. Like, Bonnie Research Station is probably one of my favorite maps on the map pool. And I know that I'm probably going to get a ton of shit for that. People are like, that map sucks, but, like, for some reason, I really enjoy it. Who doesn't love a free pocket expansion in the back, dude? Like, what?
Yeah, that's true.
Sofia doesn't, because she enjoys just destroying people in the one-base play, dude. Yeah, word.
All right, so our player from Guns N' Roaches, our blue Terran in the top right-hand corner, currently down 1 game in this series, but we've seen GNR people play, and they have the ability to knock out some games. So it is retrO with a nice trophy too.
In the bottom left, I know, right? I always see those trophies, and I'm just like, oh man, this is intimidating. In the bottom left, the orange Terran from Clan Baby. Up 1 game, it is Sofia.
I love that clan picture too. It makes me laugh. Just a kid completely passed out.
It looks like building is going down in Sofia's base, which is, you know, a little different from the last game. Keeping those buildings close to home this time.
Yep, and he's moving out really early. retrO is trying to get over here and see what's going on. I guess it's not too early because Sofia's got him beat, but he is going to get over here and try to figure out what's going on early, given the last game. But then again, so is Sofia. She's going to be able to poke up in here. Ooh, she didn't beat the wall, though, so she actually won't be able to see much besides just your very, very standard opener.
Alright, that's how. Ooh, lays the spray down on
Nice.
the ramp. There it is. Zoom in.
I always forget that you can even do that, man.
Me too. Me too. I always watch other people do it, and I'm like, oh, I should do that, and I always forget.
Until you see someone do it again, yeah.
And then it's just this constant cycle of like goldfish brain. So factory may be going down, or is it another Rex? It looks like the factory does go down for retrO as he took double gas. Sophia as well took double gas.
Yep,
No
and Sophia dropping her factory as well in a very normal position. Nothing to see here, people. Move along. No, just kidding. What is this shit again, dude? Is it gonna be proxy cyclones again?
Oh shit, yeah, you totally. I was like, and there's no factory, it's all fine, and it's like, well, that's because it's across the map, man. Whoops,
oh yeah, sorry, you
my
couldn't
bad.
pick up my sarcasm there, but I was being completely sarcastic there.
That's funny. So it looks like I wonder, yeah, what it's gonna be, man. Just goes right into the. And I wonder if this is because she got scouted the first game. I wonder if this is like a response to being like, well, you know, and I guess there is a reactor down on this, which is a little bit different. But
yeah.
Just to make everything look a little bit more standard as you proxy factory somebody. And the starport goes down as well.
Iceman1212 saying Terran Research Station. I know, that's why I was like, you would love that map, dude. Terrans. But that's alright. I'm just hating, don't mind me.
Just hate on Bonnie. So it looks like a tank is going to be the answer here. I think this is going to be like Tank Banshee or something. Tank Liberator. Who knows? Stay tuned.
I know, I'm trying to figure out what this sort of proxy is going to be, but yeah, we do have the 1 tank coming out so far. And retrO doing a little bit of a reversal and getting his own cyclones this time around, so we'll see if he does that starport swap again with this tech lab and get out some, what, Ravens, or I don't know what it would be. Oh, look, he called it! All right,
Yeah.
so we'll see what he chooses to do with that, though, now that the starport will have a tech lab. But inevitably, he's about to find out about this proxy, or at least he has to. Oh, shit.
A couple of Marines making their way across now. The elite Navy SEALs.
Yep. Critter saying
looks
Shear
like-
is the best admin. Yeah, a huge shout out to our admins tonight for putting up with Blizzard's crap and dealing with some crazy chat channel malfunction. Terribly sorry about that, but obviously we don't control the in-game chat channels. It's pretty nuts. Oh,
Guys,
shit, the scout, though.
So it looks like this tank gonna be able to come in here. The medevac's gonna give it vision, high ground vision at least, to wail away on the supply depot while the rest of the units make their way into position. And the 2 cyclones are great, but the siege tank is really good from far away. So
Yeah, and if you're retro, you got to be sad at this point because, like, what the hell do you have to do? He's already had to pull all of his boys, and now a second tank joins the fight. And because there's that medevac, vision's not really an issue at all, and he's forced to pull every single SCV now, and they're just tanking into this bio.
oh my god,
So far,
huge shots, but the tanks will go down to these cyclones as they clean them up. Marine's still kind of alive, but this turret, oh man, it's stronger than you think.
Man, TBT is brutal, dude. 25 SCVs so far have gone down, and now it's 23 Sofia to retro's 3. Man, she's got this one base thing locked down at this point. It's pretty impressive to me, dude.
Yep. There was like 1 or 2 miracle tank shots there where it just like wailed on the SCVs, and it was like, oh my goodness. It looks like GG.
And with that,
So-
Sofia will move on into round 3.